Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, October 16th, 2013. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, coming to you on a Wednesday, number 109. And sorry for the delay. I had every intention of having this video recorded and uploaded yesterday, but there were some things going on in the afternoon, and by the time all was said and done, rather than stress myself out looking for a place to record the video that was not too bright or too dark, I decided to go bake some cookies. Yep, I went out in my kitchen and I whipped up a batch of ginger snap cookies. So you didn't get a video yesterday, but I got me some cookies I've been waiting for a while now. So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, craft-wise, I did not get to complete my top secret challenge project. That will hopefully be done without any further delay by next week's video. I did not get to the store to get the supply I ran out of until yesterday. And so, yeah. So next week, folks, hopefully, regardless of how it looks like, you'll be seeing something. So what can I show you? Well, I found out that my son's supervisor and his wife are expecting a little one. So I'm saying, yay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to knit a baby afghan. No, I'm not. Nope. Cast on the stitches, started working on it, and I'm sitting there saying, oh my God, this child is going to be born, grown, and have a child of its own before this afghan gets completed. So I decided to err on the side of, I'm going to get this done and crochet it. So using Bernat Baby Sport in the color Baby Denim and a size 7 hook, I decided that I was going to do a corner-to-corner afghan. So here it is. I don't think you'll see the whole thing. It's not really big, but it's not that small either. It's really nice, really cool pattern, if you can see. And all I did was a simple picot edge around it, and it's done. It's a very easy pattern. I will post the link in the description, not only to the video tutorial for this, but also a link to the pattern as well. It is from Red Heart. And it's really cool. It works up very quickly and easily. It can be made square like I did with this, or it can actually be made rectangular. It's totally up to you. And just recently I saw a posting for a scarf made with this pattern. But it's really neat. It's got a nice texture to it, and the yarn, of course, is nice and soft. So there's that. And I'll probably make a couple other little things, and of course every little one has to have a monster, so I will find a monster to make as well. So let's see, what's next? What's next is a mistake. Yes, folks, it is a mistake. And not a mistake on my behalf necessarily, but a mistake in a written pattern. I have a lot of pages on Facebook that I like that are crafty pages. And one evening I was sitting there and a pattern for a flower medallion came up. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. I like that. So pulled out the needle and the yarn and sat down, and I'm working on it. And I'm on the end of the 17th round. I have one more round to go before the bind off. And I'm supposed to have 84 stitches, and I'm counting 126. And I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, I know I read the pattern correctly. I know I did everything I was supposed to do correctly. How do I have so many more stitches? Well, it should have dawned on me when I was looking at the pattern. And in parentheses it says, yarn over, knit 1 5 times. And then immediately outside of the parentheses, it says yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. That maybe I should have looked at the little graphed out schematic below it, which would have told me that that yarn over, knit 1 in parentheses was actually supposed to be a yarn over, knit 2 together. So yeah, here's my little mistake. I decided to just go ahead, do the last round, bind it off. Makes a nice little doily, you know, kind of fall color there, so what the heck. So I'm going to keep it. It's my mistake, it's their mistake, whatever. Whoever typed it up really should have double checked, but that's okay. So I sat down the next day with the correct instructions, and here is the actual piece. This is what this here is supposed to look like. It's really pretty pattern. It is like a 6-pointed star. I like it. It came out really neat. It's very easy. And I'm actually looking at it here and there, and I'm saying, I wonder if there's a way I can actually like turn it into a square. And work off it. So we'll see. Maybe you'll see something more done there. And then I was looking on Ravelry because I have crocheted tons of doilies. I have never knit one. So I was looking, I'm saying, what can I find? And I ran across the pattern whose name is called, it's a doily, not a dishcloth. It's in reference to something said in the movie The Hobbit, where Bilbo actually says to the dwarfs, I guess one of them, I don't remember, I only saw the movie once, but he says to them, it's a doily, not a dishcloth, because I guess they grab a doily is to use as a dishcloth. Well, this is actually a doily whose intention is to be a dishcloth. It's made with the sugar and cream, or Lily and cream, or whatever it is, cotton yarn. And here it is. I think it's pretty. It's actually smaller, the smaller version. She has a large version, and then she tells you how to do a smaller version in the instructions, but that's it. It's got a nice little picot bind-off edge to it as well, which was really cool. A little pattern stitch I had never done before. So I think it's neat. Will I use it as a dishcloth? Knowing me, no. Maybe to hold a hot plate or something to that effect, or to use as a doily, but to actually use it as a dishcloth, I think it's too pretty. So I will put the link to that in the description as well if you want to go check it out and give it a try if you're a knitter. So the only other thing I have to show, my daughter and I got distracted. We were looking for something to do, so she decided to pull out the perler beads. And if you've never played with perler beads, they can be a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the pieces that I made, and then I'm going to show you the things that she made for me. So here goes. First off, I have this little piggy. I think it's a cute little piggy. It's like a little piglet piggy. Doesn't have the striping on the shirt, but I like it. And that's my little piggy. And the biggest thing with these is getting the colors that you need. Because some of them are so close together, but they're not. Then I did a stegosaurus. So here's my little stegosaurus, because out of all the dinosaurs, I like stegosauruses the best. And then, of course, I have to have a snowman. My world would not be complete without the snowman. And then with the holiday coming up, I have a jack-o'-lantern. I have a boo ghost. And I have the word boo. So they're actually pretty neat. They're a lot of fun. And I have a flower sitting out there that I got from the dollar store, waiting to be ironed. So what did my daughter do me? Well, the first thing she made for me was this key and little Mickey thing. And this is from Kingdom Hearts. The key is not done in the colors that the pattern called for. I actually chose my own, but there's the key. And there's the tiny little Mickey head. So that was the first thing she did. She did herself a really nice one as well. Then she made me this little game system with my initial in the screen. And she made me this little robot, alien, something or other. Looks like a TV with the rabbit ears there. And she made me this, which is my zodiac sign for Leo. And then she made me this tiny little ice cream popsicle looking thing. Can't remember what she said. I think this is Kingdom Hearts also, but don't quote me on that. And then she did me this little rainbow ribbon. So I think they're cute. Kind of looks like a fish, actually, if you look at it. But really tiny. So other than that, that was the fun for the week. I have a couple things that are in the process and will hopefully all be done by next week as well. Still have some socks I have to get finished up, as well as get my butt working on my cardigan once again so I can get that done as well. And I am still open to suggestions for what to do with that beautiful yarn I got. So if anybody can help me out, I would appreciate it. Other than that, it's getting late. I'm going to go. I'm getting hungry. It's time to make dinner. I look forward to watching everyone's videos, and I hope you all have a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. And if you get a chance, get out in your kitchen and bake yourself up a batch of delicious cookies. Pop yourself in a video with a big old glass of milk and kick back and relax for a little while this weekend. But other than that, for me, I'm out of here. For you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Whatever it is, I really do hope it's a great one. And without any issues, I will hopefully see you on Tuesday next week. Bye.